Hey Jason, so this is my proposed solution. The mesh is surrounded by like a liner, and I'm guessing it's gonna have to have that anyways because the ends are gonna be frayed, and it's just easier to handle, and I think it will last longer. So the liner, um, I designed it so it would have like a trapezoidal configuration, and this will allow proper sealing with an O-ring. So this is one of the surfaces that the O-ring will seal against. So in terms of usability, uh, this only can snap in one way. So the O-ring is inserted one way, and it can't accidentally be inserted upside down into the other piece. So the user puts in an O-ring. It just easily expands and then contracts, and it secured in place. This is this is just one unit, so you could easily replace the O-ring if it wears out or whatever. Because you said that some of the users might use this piece repeatedly. Because I think this will be a bit more expensive than the plastic components. So you put this into this piece. Now this piece uh, is kind of like a snap fit, so these things kind of spring back and snap into place. Um, and then so if you look at the way this is designed, it pushes against this heavy wall, so it can't be pushed any further, and these thin tabs snap onto it just to hold onto it. That way this thing can move as one unit. And I'm guessing this is the base. You can do a simple two-part mold to mold these threads. I noticed the cap and the tube. It has a special thread. It's called a double lead thread, which means it's very quick to turn and fasten. And then this would work with like this. So you would turn it, and then here's where the innovation comes in. So as you turn with these with the gray internal threads and the orange external threads, provides enough strength to drive this down, and you can therefore compress the O-ring, and the particles can't uh, move past the flush surface of the mesh liner and the flush surface of the outside um, plastic container tube. So that's where the mating surfaces create a tight fit from the compressed O-ring and the metal liner. Now looking at the weight, right? Another thing that I thought would be a good design is um, as the weight is moving, right? Um, Notice how it hits the plastic, but it doesn't hit the the mesh liner. because the plastic is the consumable part, so the weight will eat away at the plastic, but the plastic will always be replaced first, and then the mesh is designed to last longer, so I figured that should be designed to last longer. So the weight is sliding on the mesh surface, but it's not hitting the liner, because there's going to be a seal where the mesh hits the liner. But the thing is, if you keep hitting it with a weight, you're going to break that seal. So that's another thing. So you see that? It doesn't hit the liner because of where the plastic is. This liner is going to be sealed from the stamping process. The stamping process could be either one of two things. Now, getting into the manufacturing of this, it could be either rolled and then welded, sealed with that, which might be faster. But I think maybe it would be like a stamped process, where it would be faster and cheaper if you just pay a higher quantity cost to offset their initial cost, and it might be cheaper if you just pay up more up front for a larger order. But it would be a better seal, because as this stamps down, you're not relying on a weld. You're just folding over the metal to create this geometry. So it's going to be folded down to this trapezoidal feature to create a flush surface. And yeah, I'll probably guide you when you get to that. So yeah, that's my thought. Of course I would put in the top cap. I just didn't draw it in yet because I kind of blew this up larger so that I could explain some of the features, but then I'm going to shrink it down and have it be flush with the outside diameter of this wall, because I just wanted to make sure that you like these ideas, and then I could just scale and fit this in perfectly, and we could talk more about issues in terms of the molding and all that. So looking forward to today's meeting, man, and I hope you like it. Thanks.